And this time we're doing a cooking video. Out of all the videos I've done so far, which is not that much, I got about what, 10, 11 videos. The most comments, if it's not on YouTube, it's on Instagram. If it's not on Instagram, it's on TikTok, is a cookbook, which is something I always wanted to do, and cooking videos. And honestly, y'all, I love cooking. It's so therapeutic for me. I hate the cleaning up part after, but cooking is just, to me, like dressing yourself. You're able to describe yourself, express yourself, and show your creativity and your personality. And you know, you just do it with love each time. So I personally love cooking, and I want to do different videos of different meals that I cook. And this video, we're going to start off very light but different. I'm not going to give you guys Alfredo or salmon or anything like that. But what I do want to do is a rigatoni carbone style pasta with chicken, because there's different pastas other than spaghetti, linguine, and macaroni. So I want us to like start like that, light, inexpensive, cute, sexy, airy, and then we just expand from there. This meal is very inexpensive. I did go to Whole Foods to get the ingredients, but if you go to Publix or wherever you're located, more of a reasonable grocery store, you can get this whole meal for less than $30. No lie. Because I went to Publix and I paid $42, but I think it came up to that much because it's Whole Foods. And I bought wine. So that's probably why it's more on the more expensive side. And I bought 2 boxes of rigatoni. If it's just you only need 1. But I'm feeding 3 people today because my boyfriend has his friend over. So I'm going to be feeding all 3 of us. So I want to make sure it's enough food. And if it's just 1 or 2 people, yeah, you don't need 2 boxes. You just need 1. So even for 3 people, I'm using about 1.5 box because I could use 2 boxes, but it just never works out. We don't even eat leftovers in this house like that unless we didn't eat it the day before. So yeah. Let's get into the cooking video. I'm making carbone style rigatoni with blackened chicken. So we're gonna start off with our 2 boxes of rigatoni. I use 1.5 boxes. We have our heavy whipping cream. We have chimichurri seasoning for the chicken. I love this, so good. We have basil, such an essential. It just tastes and smells so good in your meals. We have mozzarella cheese, but I'm only going to really use it as a garnish. Parmesan cheese. We have red onion, garlic, lemon, tomato paste. I use 1 can, or you can use 2 or 1.5, depending on how tomatoey you want it to taste. Chicken, and we have our grape tomatoes, a white onion or a sweet onion, and sausages. Turkey sausages is the ones I use. We're gonna dice up our red onions really fine, slice it up really well. I normally dice my onion and then peel the skin off because it's just easier and a lazier way to do it, but to me it's the same thing as long as you take off the skin. So I'm gonna chop up this red onion and the white onion. I use both because to me, when the 2 onions mix, it just tastes so much better and it's so savory.
Purchase your tracks today.
Then we're gonna dice up our sausages, and when I say dice, I really mean dice it up so you don't taste chunks of sausage. We don't want to taste that. We just want the flavor from the meat. And then we're gonna slice our cherry tomatoes into 4, so slice down the middle and then slice it horizontally.
Purchase your tracks today.
Yes, and we're gonna chop up our parsley so nice and fine. We're gonna use it inside the sauce and for a garnish. Y'all ever seen those posts where they say people put parsley in everything? I'm one of those parsley warriors. I need parsley in everything and I will always use it. I don't care. I don't care. After you cut up all your vegetables, this is how your preparation plate should look for your saucepan. This just looks so pretty and it smells so good, and it's going to taste even better once we cook it and simmer it down for our amazing sauce.
1 LP.
We're going to add our half a stick of butter into the pan. Let that simmer down and prepare to put that beautiful garnish plate of vegetables in there and let that cook up. I will say cooking and recording at the same time is very difficult, but it's okay because I'm still going to give you guys the content, and it's just going to get better and better because new equipment on the way. So we're adding that stuff to our saucepan. This is when it's about to get crazy because it's about to be so good and we're so close and we're almost done. And these are the seasonings I use. We have the oregano, the Mr. Everything seasoning, onion seasoning, paprika. We have ginger. I use this in everything. We have red pepper flakes for the spice. We have adobo. We have black pepper, garlic. Onto our tomato paste that will go into the sauce. I would say use 2 if you want it more red and thicker, but I use 1 because I don't want it to taste too tomatoey, because then it will throw it off. It'll start to taste like spaghetti to me, and I don't want that vibe. After we add all the seasonings, the last step, of course, is the red pepper. Let that saute and cook up for a while, about 10 to 15 minutes. It'll get nice and soft. I cleaned and dried off my meat off camera, and I put gloves on because I don't want to be touching meat and then my camera, cross contamination. So yeah, I did that off camera. Now we're seasoning the chicken with the chimichurri seasoning, and then onion, black pepper, basically the same seasonings I just showed you guys. I use the same thing, but I don't use the red pepper again because it'll be too spicy. After our chicken is all seasoned up, I butter my grill. Well, I have like a personal grill that's attached to my stove. If you don't have one, you can use a saucepan. Get it preheated, add the butter, and then allow the chicken breast to cook. Depends on how thick your chicken breast is. I let mine cook for about 10 to 15 minutes on each side because I don't do raw chicken. Even though I'm not eating it, as you guys know, I wouldn't feed nobody raw chicken or undercooked chicken. After my vegetables simmer down, I get ready to add my heavy whipping cream and my Parmesan cheese and stir it slowly so I get like a nice thick creamy consistency in the sauce. a more of a light orange-ish color. If you want it to be more of a reddish color, you just add more tomato paste. This is perfect for me because I can taste the tomato, but it's not overpowering everything else, and I love it like this. To each his own though. While you're doing all this, make sure you're multitasking and making sure your pasta doesn't overcook, and make sure it's nice and al dente. Then we're gonna add that sauce into the pot of noodles. Oh my god, this is the best part. Look at that. Everything is done. This is how your plate should look, but I'm pretty sure you guys did a better job than me when you're cooking this, y'all. If you ask me, it tastes better than Carbone. Oh my god, it's so good, super quick, and it's under $30. Like, what? And you can feed up to 5 people with this. Come on now, let's switch it up. No more Alfredo warriors, no more salmon Sammys. Like, let's do something different. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.